Well, look, I think Joe's decision was the right decision. I think it's a really big deal. The Build Back Broke bill was a disaster. It was a train wreck. It was Bernie Sanders' socialist budget. It was trillions in new spending, trillions in new debt, trillions in new taxes. It would have driven inflation through the roof. We've already got inflation exploding across the country. And it was reckless and irresponsible. And you know what? The people of West Virginia don't want it. Manchin did the right thing. He actually represented the men and women of his state. And I got to say, the Democrats and the left, they are nasty. They are vicious. They hate Manchin, and they're coming after him hard. They're demonizing him. They're vilifying him. You know, you saw activists chasing him down the street, screaming at him. When he's in D.C., he lives in a houseboat. We've seen activists get in kayaks and ride up to his houseboat to harass him there. You know, Kyrsten Sinema, we saw here in Arizona, activists chase her into the ladies' room. And you know, a lot of folks ask, well, gosh, is Manchin going to become a Republican? I hope he does. I've asked him to. I think every Republican senator has made that case a dozen times to Joe. I will say I think it's a tough hill for him to climb. He's just culturally, he's a Democrat. He's been a Democrat his whole life, and he's really the godfather of Democrats in West Virginia. So I get why switching parties, that's hard. That being said, if they're nasty enough, the best thing that could happen is they could drive him over to the Republican Party, and we would welcome him. You know, Joe was on the Senate floor a couple of weeks ago with about 4 or 5 Republican senators. We were talking to him, and one buddy of mine, Dan Sullivan from Alaska, he said, Joe, we really should do what Cruz suggested and make you the chairman of the committee on everything. And I told him, I said, Manchin, look, one of the two parties actually likes you. And Joe roared laughing at that. But it's true. We like him. He's a very nice, affable guy. And if they're hateful enough, they might convince him there's no longer a home for him. It was arrogant for Jen Psaki, the White House press secretary, to be insulting him from the White House podium. I think, you know, the nastiness, Bernie Sanders has heaped mountains of nastiness on Manchin. You know, I'm a big believer, you know, you get more flies with honey than vinegar, and they're sure throwing a lot of vinegar at him right now.